guys ready for your next comic of the night? Yeah. The fuck was that? Are you ready for your next comic of the night? Another funny up-and-coming comic putting in the work. Put your hands together for White Boy Rick!
Alright, let's have some fun tonight. God damn, it's good to be back up on stage. You heard it right, it's White Boy Rick. It's not fucking funny. I'm white, I'm a guy, my name's Rick, right? There's a story behind that though. I get a lot of shit for it. There's a story behind it. I'm jealous of all the people of color, man, because y'all got some badass nicknames. You got Lil Wayne, Notorious B.I.G., the Island Boys. Right? Like, I'm jealous of that shit. I figured if I was going to get a nickname from a person of color, it was going to be like Cracker this or Honky that, right? I was at a show, I did my set, I came off, and the black guy came up, he's like, hey, White Boy Rick, my man. I said, shit, I'll take it, man. I could do a lot fucking worse than that. I'll take White Boy Rick. So that's the story behind that. Now, I got a girlfriend, and she lives in Olympia. I live in Everett. I gotta drive all the fucking time, up and down the highway. I refer to myself as a sex trafficker. Not the right terminology I should be using in that situation, I realize. So I'm gonna refrain from that. Had a hell of a weekend though. Man, Seahawks lost, got dipped out of the playoffs. Oh wait, that was like a month ago, right? Yeah, got dipped out of the playoffs a month ago. Oh shit, don't worry about that. I had a good weekend though, because my girl and I, we went to the Lovers Package, decided to spice things up. I walked up to the Lovers Package and I walked in and had all the lingerie on the floor. I'm like, oh, this is some ratchet shit. What the hell's going on here, right? And she went over and looked, she's looking at the whips, the chains, all those furry things that guys don't fucking look at, right? And I looked at what every guy's not supposed to fucking look at, the dildo section. Real weird to admit that on stage. It caught my attention because it was advertising my size. I had never seen my size advertised in a store before. It said 6 inches. I said, oh shit, I'm not trying to brag. Like, I'm not going to be under or over 6 inches. I'm cool with it. So I walked up to it and I looked, and you got all the display, right? You got this big black dildo, and then this little yellow dildo. And I was like, oh shit. And in the middle was mine. It was 6 inches. I grabbed that thing. I'm holding it up. I'm like, why does this feel different than what I have? Have I been measuring in centimeters this whole fucking time? The wrong side of the ruler? Oh man, you walk out of a Lovers Package depressed like a motherfucker with that. So my girl picks out a surprise for me. We get up to the register and I ask the lady, I'm like, hey, what's up with all this? That's not cleanly. Why is everything on the floor? She goes, well, ever since they changed the Texas abortion law, we can't get coat hangers in stock anymore. I was like, oh, that's kind of a raw one. So we buy her stuff, we get home. And my girl was really excited to surprise me. We were going to have a fun night, right? And I had to break her heart a little bit. She gave me it, and I opened it, and she had gotten furry handcuffs. And I had to break it to her. I said, hon, like, I've been arrested before. Handcuffs are not fun. I've been arrested once, but I remember it. And there's nothing that's going to turn me on about fucking handcuffs. But the good news is, dear, I got out of jail after 24 hours, so butt stuff and rape fantasies are still okay. We can still do that, right? She's like, okay, we can do that. It's really fucked up, though, because I tell this joke, and it's obviously a white person problem, because if you're a person of color and the police come, they don't use handcuffs. Pretty fucked up, right? Pretty fucked up. I can make that joke, because it's true. So speaking of prison sex, growing up as a teenage boy, I don't know where the hell I picked this shit up from, but me and the teenage guys, we'd be joking with each other like, hey, don't drop the soap in the shower. Don't drop the soap. I didn't even know what that was, right? Like, I heard it in a movie. And as an adult, I know what that is. So I was in the shower the other day, and I'm washing with this bar of soap, and I'm scrubbing up. Things slipped out of my hands. It hit the floor. And I had this epiphany. I'm like, wait, is it true what they say, that you cannot pick up a bar of soap without the cheeks parted? Okay, I can do this, right? So I was like, okay, I froze my legs together, and I started going down, and as soon as I almost got it, it started to split. I was like, no, I got to change my game. So I said, okay, I'm gonna bend my knees, and I'm gonna stay vertical, and I start going, oh shit, it starts slipping up, right? I was like, I can't do it. And that's real weird to be doing by yourself, right? Can I get an okay to that, right? Weird to be doing. That's why I did it at the 24-hour fitness gym down the street. Fucked up part is, as soon as I stood up, I looked over, this black guy's coming over with 3 handcuffs on beeline to me. I was like, fuck this, I'm out of this bit. So I got the fuck out of there. Woo! It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back in 2022. It's real sad news. We all heard it. Bob Saget died. I've got worse news. Cosby's still alive and free. Thank you, guys.